Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm Priscilla. I'm the owner of A Life Full of Simplicity. Today is very exciting because I'll be unboxing the new Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards by Yasmin Ballant. And I will be flipping through the original Moonology Oracle cards, again by Yasmin Ballant. However, the difference is that the artwork of the original was by Nix Rowan, and the new deck is by Lori Mena. So I'm really excited. I'm so excited. I was hesitant to get this deck, honestly, because I have this one already, but I did watch a couple of unboxings and flip throughs just a little bit because I wanted to see what was the differences between the two and see if it has like a different energy of it and whatnot. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is I'm going to show you all the cards and the guidebook from the original deck. Then I'm going to do the same for the manifestation deck. Then I'm going to do a comparison after I go through that. So I will have times in the description box below for the flip through of this deck, unboxing of this deck, and then the comparison of the two. So I will separate piles of the cards that are similar to this and see what the differences are, and then extra cards that you might get in this deck and compare to this deck, and then just give you my opinions on everything. So we're going to start with the original deck. I think that would make the most sense. Actually, for the time being, I'm just going to leave this back here. So the original deck is a 44 card deck. It comes with a guidebook, of course. Wow, that is upside down. I did put everything back in order, but I didn't do a very good job of putting the box back in proper order, but there we go. So all the cards are back in order, how it would come received. Just so you know, both decks are published by Hay House, which are great in terms of cardstock and everything. I do love them very much. In terms of their Oracle decks, they have great ones. So this is what it looks like on the side, the bottom, and the top. So in the back, it says the energy of the moon has a formidable effect on our everyday life. Use these gorgeously illustrated oracle cards to tap into her ancient wisdom for healing, guidance, and protection, and learn how to work with her magical energy during each lunation. The accompanying guidebook reveals how to interpret the cards and work with them to create, plan, and predict your life. Whenever you need to make an important decision, just pick a card and let the moon guide you. And of course, it has some sample cards. So in the US, it retails for $19.99. In Canada, $25.99. I bought this. I don't even know. I don't remember when I bought this, but I paid retail value for it, 100%. So I paid that. I will have links for this deck down below everywhere you can purchase it. Legit links, of course. There are a lot of bootlegs of this deck on the market. Please be very careful when buying because it does come with a guidebook. So just be aware of that. And of course, it says Hay House on it. So another thing to be aware of. So it is a two-piece box. Inside, it says, let the moon be your guide. And then we have everything here. Just has a blown up picture of the moon, which I like. Pretty. Okay. So the cards are divided into sections. So for the table of contents, we have, the introduction. We have what these cards are for. We have blessing the cards, if you'd like to do that. I don't think that's really necessary, but it's up to you. That's a personal preference thing, in my opinion. Then we have the wisdom of the moon, phases of the moon, working with the cards. And then we have these sections. So we have moon phase cards, new moon cards, full moon cards, and then special moon cards, just to let you know. And then at the end, we have about the artist and about the author, like usual. So what these cards are for, creating your life, planning your life, predicting your life are the three things. Then there's a blessing, which you can do if that interests you. Again, personal preference. If that's something you want to do, go right ahead. Not absolutely necessary, but again, up to you. Then we have the moon phases. So these are the types of moon phases that there are. Then we have how the deck is structured. So again, it goes into the new moon cards and full moon cards. So there's 12 of each because it's in each zodiac sign. Then we have the special moon cards. Talks about interpreting the cards. Overall interpretation, additional meanings, and then attuned to the moon. So this is how the meaning is separated in the guidebook. Then we have teaching, we have elements. We have another little poem thing here, or blessing. Then we have some spreads. So we have the Celtic Cross, which I don't like. And then we have the 3-card spread, past, present, future. We have a new moon spread, a full moon spread, a waxing moon spread. We have a waning moon spread. And that's it for spreads. And then it goes into the actual cards. So, as I said, we have the interpretation of the card, attuned to the moon, which is like affirmation or like a mantra. Then it has additional meanings that are just phrases and gives you like a teaching moment, which is pretty fun. And they're all like that. So it doesn't matter where it is. They're all like that. And just to let you know, it does tell you the stuff that's on the card. So each card has a name and it has a phrase, a key phrase to help you interpret. So it's all the same. And then again, at the end, it just says about the artist and about the author. Okay, so let's get into the cards. First card, new moon. Waxing crescent moon. First quarter moon. We have a gibbous moon. Full moon. Disseminating moon. Third quarter moon, which is also known as the last quarter moon. Balsamic moon. Then it goes into the new moon cards. So we have Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, which is me. So this is my sun sign, my moon sign. We have Capricorn, and Aquarius is my rising. So rising. And Pisces for the new moon. Now we're going to go into the full moon cards. So we have full moon in Aries, then we have Taurus. So it's pretty much, for me, it's like the same thing, except the image here is going to be on the actual full moon now. So Gemini, Cancer, we have Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Then we're going into the special moons now. So we have a new moon eclipse. We have a full moon eclipse. We have a waxing moon, a waning moon. We have a void of course moon, cardinal moon, fixed moon, mutable moon. We have a super moon. We have a blue moon. And then we have the south node and we have the north node. So these are the backs of the original. I do love the backs. The backs are nice. They are Hay House's thicker cardstock, and they are that type of mat where sometimes they do clump together, but they're not as bad as when I first got them because I used this deck quite a bit and a card just fell on the floor. So, yes. Okay, so we got New Moon in Cancer. So I will read from the guidebook. Okay, New Moon in Cancer. So I'll read everything from the guidebook. So on the card, New Moon in Cancer, You and your loved ones are safe. Interpretation. There's a new start coming in your private life. Something is rising up in connection with the people and places you hold dearest. This can be to do with a member of your family, a flatmate, or moving house. If you're hoping to move forwards with something special in your private life, this card comes to you as a message that you can do it. If you've been neglecting your family, it's time to reconnect with them. If you've been neglecting yourself, you need to take better care of yourself and nurture yourself more. If your insecurity is holding you back, that's something for you to work on now. Doing so could bring your heart's desire. Attune to the moon. Make sure you put family first. Additional meanings for this card. Let someone get a bit closer to you. A new cycle is starting for your child or children. It's time to review your goals. Have they changed? Meditation will help you banish your insecurities. Spending time near water will bring you peace and answers. The teaching. The new moon in Cancer can be a super emotional time. The moon is also all about emotions, and Cancer is a water sign and also very emotional. Saying that the moon is very happy in the sign of Cancer, it's one of her 2 home signs, along with Taurus. So whenever you pull it, this card suggests that whatever happens next will be in your favor. It's especially positive for family members. So this is everything that I read. So we have everything here and then everything here. So this is the original. Now let's move on to the new deck, which I haven't unboxed yet, and I'm super excited for. So still very nice. It has that silver. This is 48 cards, so there are 4 cards more. This is the side. So they're all the same. Again, published by Hay House. So in the back, it says, the moon has been our constant companion for millennia. She encourages us to seize opportunities opening up to us and helps us to release whatever is holding us back. Use this beautiful cosmic oracle cards to boost your manifesting powers and find out how to attract what you most desire in life. Each card reveals what you're bringing into your life and how to supercharge your manifesting powers to achieve the best results. Discover the unique power of the moon as she moves through the signs of the zodiac and how to channel her energies to create the life of your dreams. So in the US, it retails for $21.99, Canada $28.99. I did pay a retail value for it. I'm super excited because I did get this deck as an early gift for my birthday for myself. Inside it says, attune to the moon and manifest miracles, which you probably would already know if you've watched my birthday haul. And that's the inside of the box. I do love this box. It's beautiful. Honestly, it's so gorgeous. Okay, let's just remove the paper. Okay, it's weird. Okay. So inside we have the magical lunar cycle, working with the cards, and then the actual cards. So it goes into new moon, first quarter, full moon, and last quarter. So here she actually refers to the third quarter as the last quarter in this deck compared to the other deck. That's already something I'm noticing. We have an introduction. Magical lunar cycle. So it talks about like the different moons, talks about the different moon cycles, which is interesting. Then we have working with the cards. So the first quarter cards are associated with the chakras or energy centers, if you want to call them that as well. So that's interesting. Then we have full moon cards, last quarter. Talks about the elements. Then we have planetary days and hours. That's interesting. So it talks about the days of the week and what planet it's associated with, and it's guided by which sign. And then we have planetary hours. Then we have a blessing for the cards. So this seems to have a little bit more information than the original guidebook in the beginning, which is pretty interesting. So far, that's what I'm noticing also. Then we have single, past, present, future. We have a lunar cycle reading. That's interesting. And that's it. So less spreads. Okay, and then it goes into the cards. So let's see what kind of information we have. So we have the name of the card, the phrase. Looks like we have the interpretation. We have a manifesting focus, manifesting mindset, some tips. We have an affirmation. And then when to manifest. Interesting. Okay. So there is archangel or angel component to this deck, which, whatever, I don't really care for those kind of things. But if you work with angels, fantastic. So the new moon has angels. The first quarter has the chakras or energy centers. And then, what was this? Moon has goddesses, has deities, I guess. Yeah, we have some deities. Oh, nice. Okay. Now that I'd be willing to look at. And then the last quarter cards have what? Crystals. Okay. And the last quarter has crystals. Nice. That's some interesting information. Okay. And then again, at the end, it says the information about the artist. So this is where you can find her. And yeah. That's funny that her Instagram says moonology.com, but she also has an actual account. Yasmin Balan something. Because I follow her. Ooh, that's nice. I'm already liking this. Okay. Cardstock comparison. Yeah, this feels heavier than this. So this must be their new cardstock where it's a bit thinner. I do like their new cardstock. I'm not going to lie. A lot of people are not having it. I don't understand why. Like, I'm confused, but you do you, I guess. But yeah, I love their new cardstock. I think it's sturdy, really nice, easy to shuffle. This is the backs. Oh my God, I love the backs. Oh, yes. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. It's nice. So we have a new moon in Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. Oh, I love the sunflowers. Virgo. Beautiful. Ooh, can you see those little zigzags in the background? That's so cool. We have, sorry, this was Virgo, yeah. And then we have Libra. We have Scorpio. Very nice. Sagittarius. Capricorn. Aquarius. Pisces. Then we have the first quarter. Ooh, it has the symbol there. I don't know if you can see it, but the chakra symbol or energy center symbol that is associated with this particular card. So Aries for first quarter. Taurus. Gemini. Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, we have Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Then we go into the full moon. So we have Aries. The cow, I love it. Taurus. Gemini. Then we have Cancer. Look at the crab. So cute. We have Leo. We have Virgo. Libra. Scorpio. Sagittarius. Capricorn, with that goat. Aquarius. Then we have Pisces. Then we go into the last quarter. I think she's holding a crystal. That's cool. Oops. There we go. So we have Aries. Taurus, also holding a crystal. Gemini. Where's the crystal? I think, hold on, let me see. I don't know. This one doesn't have a crystal. Oh, here's the crystals for this one, I guess. Oh, wait, maybe it's in the actual... Oh, I think it's this. I think this is the crystal. Okay, I found it. Then we have the Leo, last quarter. But they're also holding the crystal. Then we have Virgo. Crystals are here. Then we have Libra, also holding crystal. And Scorpio. Same thing. Sagittarius. Oh, tiger's eye for sure. That looks like tiger's eye. Then we have Capricorn. I don't know, but some kind of green crystal. It looks like it. Aquarius. And Pisces is the last one. So, yes. The cardstock is matte, obviously. I feel like they probably will clump together because it's a new deck and I haven't been using it. It's a new deck, so it'll take some time for it to loosen up a bit. Which it will, because the original Moonology did the same thing in the beginning, clumped. And it's not as bad now because I use it all the time. So I feel like the cardstock has loosened up a bit. Okay, so let's see. I need the book though. Okay, so we have New Moon in Aries. Let's do this. Oops. Okay, let's read New Moon in Aries. So of course they're not numbered, but they go in order. New Moon, first quarter. Full Moon, last quarter. New Moon in Aries, go for it. This card heralds good news, opportunities abound, and the outlook is positive. Go through the doors that are opening up to you. There's every reason to believe you'll create what you want, even if you feel a long way from your goal. Keep going and be courageous. Chase your dreams with childlike enthusiasm and expect your desires to be satisfied. Don't sit around making plans. Do take action. This is crucial. Chase your goal. Believe in divine timing. In love, make the first move if you dare. Financially, be proactive. Manifesting focus. This card is an essentially good sign if you need more courage or determination, or if you're chasing someone or something. Manifesting mindset. Be driven, determined, take action, ditch faint-heartedness. Manifesting tips for boosting courage. Call in Archangel Ariel, who is associated with spring and is wonderful to appeal to you when you need courage. Call in the energy of the planet Mars, which guides you in the sign of Aries. Boost your courage, light a candle, ideally a red one, and ask Ariel and Mars for assistance. Hold this card to your heart chakra and breathe in courage. If you can do this ritual outdoors, so much the better. Your manifestation affirmation. I am on the right track. Soon I will. And then ... So I guess you can fill in the blanks with that. Soon I will, and then fill in what it is you want or desire. Then it says when to manifest your magic. The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Aries on a Tuesday, which is Mars Day, or during Mars hour. And then it says see page 16, I'm guessing, for the hour type. What does it say here for planetary hours? It says to work out the planetary hours of a given day, you need to calculate the length of time between sunrise and sunset. Turn that number into minutes and then divide it in by 12. Oh my god, I need to do math? Seriously? Seriously? Oh my god. It's making me work. This deck is going to make me work. Like, what? Oh, thank God she has a tutorial how to do it. Phew. Me, math, forget that. Which you can find on www.moonmessages.com// planetary hours. Okay. Thank God. It also says, by the way, just to get back to the interpretation thing, when to manifest your magic, it says the new moon in Aries takes place when the sun and the moon are on the same zodiac degree of Aries. It's full of fire and childlike trust, then everything is doable. So this is everything I read. So this is the first page. And then this is the second page. Let me make sure it's, there we go. Second page. See, it says here during page 16. And then I went to page 16, which is this. And it literally tells you that you need to calculate the length of time between the sunrise and sunset. Like, what? And then divided by 12. Oh my God. That's just crazy. And then here it says you can find the tutorial. Like, what? Ugh. I don't want to do math. That's too much for me. That's too hard. That is way too hard. Oh my God. Okay. So now let's get into the comparison of the two. Okay. Okay, so first thing, they obviously have their own energies between them. Okay, so it's obvious that they're not going to be the same. So let's see. I'm going to divide them into piles of what we have that's the same and then what's not the same. So give me 1 second. Okay, so I've divided up all the cards. Okay, you're in here. And in the original deck, the cards that they don't have in the new deck is all the moon types, so the moon phases, and the special moons, plus the north and south node. So these are unique, specific to the original deck, okay? Then we have new moon and full moon cards here, new moon and full moon cards here. And then we have the new cards that are in the new deck, the manifestation one, which are just first quarter and last quarter, okay? So for me personally, I have to say that imagery-wise, I love the imagery from the new deck more than the old deck. I'm just going to put that out there right now. Let's see if I can find the new moon in Cancer. Because that's the card that's here. No, that's the full moon in Cancer. Not the new moon in Cancer. Here we go, new moon in Cancer. Okay, so these are the comparisons. Like if you look at both cards. the meanings are even different between the two. So you have new moon in Cancer, relax in the new deck. And then in the old deck, it says you and your loved ones are safe for the new moon in Cancer. So there's a big difference between the phrases also. The phrases are not going to be the same. And obviously the interpretations of the two in the guidebook are not going to be the same either. So if we just quickly look at new moon in Cancer. Here we go. Let me just find it in here also. Okay. So, let me focus that. So you can see that there's differences in the information as well. Trying to focus it. Okay, there we go. So, yeah. Here it says a new start is coming in your private life. Here it's talking about holding divine feminine energy and drawing it strongly. Suggests that goddess energy is on your side. And then talks about relaxing, but it does talk about you and your loved ones being looked after. So it does talk about family in a way. I'm just trying to focus this. Yeah, so it does talk about family in a way. So yeah. And this does focus about insecurities, and it does talk about the new moon in Cancer. So it does have that teaching portion, which the new deck does not have. So that's definitely something that's not in the new deck. So yeah, I do like the affirmation though, which kind of, in my opinion, was the attune to the moon. In my opinion, but this affirmation is worded better. It says, when I nurture myself, life nurtures me back. And that is nice. That is nice. So you're getting 4 extra cards in this deck, but you're only getting the first quarter and last quarter in all the zodiac signs as the extra thing. And then this deck is 44 cards, but you have all the moon phases and the special moons. So honestly, in my opinion, just based on like this specifically, I do like them both, and they do have separate energies to each other. So one's good for like learning about the moons, and I feel like this is more in terms of using it more as a oracle deck. So they're both good for oracle, but I would use this as a learning tool as well, because there's that teaching portion. You get to learn a little bit more about the moon phases. This is more beginner, and this would be the second deck that you would get after it. So I do like both of them. I do love the imagery more in this deck though. It would have been nice if she redid the deck completely and like added all these moon cards and like the teaching stuff with the new artist, because I really love this deck more. But still, you know, they're still great decks, and I'll probably just use them together. Honestly, you could probably just use them together and just take out the cards that are maybe extra. So maybe I would take out these, keep these, and just add in these. Like just work with these cards, the extra cards, the ones that are all moon related and like special and moon phase related. I think that's great, in my opinion. So yeah, so we have new moon in Cancer. I should probably put these in order. Okay, so I put these in the same order that these were in. Let's turn these over. Okay, let's turn these over. Okay, so these are the full moon in Sagittarius. Sorry, let me focus that. Full moon Sagittarius. Full moon in Scorpio. full moon in Virgo. Then we have full moon in Libra. Full moon in Cancer. Full moon in Leo. Full moon in Pisces. Full moon in Gemini. Full moon in Capricorn. We have a full moon in Aquarius. New moon in Aquarius. New moon in Pisces. New moon in Taurus. New moon in Scorpio. Then we have the new moon in Sagittarius. New moon in Capricorn. New moon in Leo. New moon in Virgo. Then we have new moon in Libra. New moon in Taurus. New moon in Gemini. New moon in Aries. And lastly, full moon in Aries. So, yes, that was the comparison between those cards because those are the only cards that are the same. Everything else is different. So, do let me know in the comments below what you think of these decks. Which one do you, if you have a preference, which one do you prefer? If you don't, let me know because I love to know if you like them both equally. Would you prefer one or the other? Would you get them both like I did? Because, yeah. So I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Whatever comments you have about these decks, let me know. We can have a conversation. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Turn on the bell to be notified every time I post a brand new video. As you know already, since I'm sure you've seen already my birthday haul, I got some deck unboxings coming. There's lots coming. So definitely subscribe, definitely turn on the bell so you can see everything that is coming your way to watch. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up as it's greatly appreciated. And I hope that you have a wonderful day.